In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about pooing. Now, pooing is something that maybe we all take for granted, but there are a few things that are quite important when it comes to the health of your pelvic floor and the process of defecation. So if we look at this is our pelvis. So if we look at the pelvis from this angle, what we can see is that the pubic bone's here. That's this bone here at the front. And there's a muscle that attaches here. It's part of your levator ani, and it's called puborectalis. And it stretches all the way up and around the anal sphincter. And this muscle actually creates a little kink in your rectum. So when you go to the bathroom and you need to poo, if you don't remove this kink from the rectum, you have to apply a lot more downward force in order to poo. So we want to avoid adding extra force onto the pelvic floor because this can cause the pelvic organs to prolapse. So what we want to do is get this kink out of the rectum, and to do that we need to have the knees up. So here I'm on just a little stool that I bought from IKEA. It was 10 or 15 euros, so not very expensive. And it allows me to have my knees up. So I have a 35-degree angle here between my hips and my legs. And this tilts the pelvis in such a way that this kink is removed from the puborectalis. So if we bring the hands onto the legs here and then sit up nice and tall, we can do our poo in this position. Now, if you become constipated, that's quite a challenge if you have pelvic organ prolapse. So it's very important that you prevent constipation. You can take a magnesium supplement to help with that. You can also make sure to eat plenty of dietary fiber, so lots of fiber in your diet. Drink plenty of water because that makes sure that there's a lot of water in your digestive tract, which also helps with processing of your poop. When you poo, you should sit up nice and tall. So you don't want to be leaning forward, you want to be sitting up straight. You can hold on to your knees, and you want to breathe into the sides of your ribs. So when you're inhaling, it's very helpful to actually talk or sing or make some sort of vocals while you're doing the poo, which sounds a little funny, but I do it all the time. I sing on the toilet because it prevents me from forcing too much. The actual process of pooing should be a process that is done by the smooth muscle of your rectum. So it should do the pushing out of the poo. It shouldn't be you bearing down hard. So try to sit up nice and tall, try to relax your pelvic floor and sing yourself a little song, and things will go much better.